Hello and welcome to a somewhat different version of the Radio Mechanic. I've had some viewers send me some comments wondering if I'd been ill or what I'd been up to because I haven't made a video in a while. And this is one of the things I've been doing, along with yard work and housework and getting cars registered and inspected and so on and so forth and all that stuff you do during the summer. But this little jewel belongs to a friend of mine. And last year they put a new tachometer and ignition system in this magneto. Well, actually it's a high voltage capacitive discharge type of system. But when they put the new mag and the new distributor system in, the tachometer wouldn't work, and they pulled everything out and bench tested it. And it worked fine on the bench, but they were having troubles with it in here, and they did all the right things. But it ended up being a noise issue from the high energy ignition system. And speak of the devil, there's one of the crew right now. So this is one of the things that's been keeping me busy. And I'll give you a little rundown. I'll move in a little closer and show you. Okay, there's our magneto. And they've told me this is 50,000 plus volts on the secondary for the plugs. You don't want any misfires because you can send one of these very, very multi-$1,000 blowers to the stratosphere if you have a backfire or a lean condition. So it's important that these things fire correctly. This runs on alcohol fuel. And down here we have the battery that runs the ignition system, and we have the actual coil for the high energy distributor. And what was happening, we figured out, I got called in here as another set of eyes just to kind of look at this. They had done most of the stuff correctly, but there's so much back EMF coming out of that coil into these wiring harnesses. Well, all of the power for the tachometer was running over here, plus these control wires were tied into this harness, and it was just creating so much noise in the system that the tach would freeze up at anything above an idle. And they had tried powering it separately from another battery, which is the first thing I suggested trying. They said, we've done that, but what they forgot to do was pull these extra wires and the switch wire out of this bundle, plus all the ground wires that were running up through here. So I pulled all of the wires out, laid everything over on that side, powered it up externally, we fired the thing up, and it worked fine. So let me show you what the crew chief came up with. The crew chief went out and bought a couple of these Milwaukee lithium battery packs. There's a couple of lithium ion, well, 3 lithium ion batteries in here. It provides 12 volts. And this little unit will give you 12 volts out here. This is your charge port. You have a status of charge button and a USB port. Now this is actually designed for like a drill or whatever, but you can also use it as a power pack. The tachometer draws about 250 milliamperes. I connected a 1157 tail light to this brake light, and that's about 20 watts, roughly 2 amperes, and let it sit on the bench for about 15-20 minutes running this, and it's still got a full charge on it. So this will carry that tachometer probably an entire weekend, but they've got a backup battery, and they can check it after a run, make sure they still got plenty of charge in here, and if they do need more battery, they just shove another pack in here. And what I've done is I've come up with shielded cables. I made shielded cables to replace this, the off and on switch for the tachometer. I'm going to run all shielded cables. I have filtering here. We have a line filter here. We've put suppression on the pickup. There's a pickup over here for the tachometer, and we've put ferrite suppression on there. When the crew chief gets here later this afternoon, I'm going to let him decide where he wants to mount this. I've made up a shielded cable that plugs in here, and we're going to keep everything isolated on the opposite side from where the ignition battery is, and we should be good to go. And with a little luck, after I get this wired up, we'll be able to give you guys a little bit of demonstration on how nice and quiet this is when it's running. Okay, we're just a few minutes away from the moment of truth.
It isn't a pretty good asking behind it, but I'm gonna crack it for you. Didn't you want to push that button on the boost gauge? Yeah. But tack on.
I heard it.
Yep.
No smoke yet.
Crank it.
Yeah, you're looking for oil pressure, ain't you?
Let's try a little bit. Yep.
You got your hearing aids out?
No, I don't bother anymore. It doesn't matter. All set?
Yeah.
Need some gas?
Huh? All
Set?
right. What have we done?
Did we do something with the timing here?
What's that? Yeah, we took it.
We took it apart.
No mag. Crank this thing. No mag. Go ahead.
Just to follow up to yesterday's video, how fast does this thing go in a quarter mile?
I've gone 205.
205.
Yep. It will go 215. We'll see.
Nothing but a handbrake to slow it down. Okay, yesterday there was a lot going on and a lot of people milling around. I just want to do a final shot of what we're doing here. We've got two 18 gauge shielded, two 18 gauge shielded. This is the programming button for the tachometer and the off and on switch, isolated from the rest of the wiring harness running over. We've got noise suppression going into the tach. And down over here we have the remote battery on a fully 100% shielded cable running back up in here, running through another choke filter just to make sure there's no noise on the system. And that seems to have cured the problem. This weekend will be the maiden voyage for this year. And that's 3 days. Today's what?
Thursday.
Thursday. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday. 3 days they'll be running. And wish them all the luck. Wish me the luck that it works. You saw it working yesterday, so we should be fine. Okay, we're going to wrap up this video. Call this one done. Short and sweet. Thanks for watching. See you again soon. Here we are at the races.
Here we go. Right side, Jim Rashad.
Getting ready for its shakedown for the year. The crew's been checking clearance on the valves, air pressure, all the stuff necessary. Sam's excited to get going, but not too anxious to get in the final.
Oh, and Alan Ross pulls through the beams. Jim Rashad, all 11 on the tree. .10:43 with a 9 at 140. East Coast flying. Alright, well, here we go. Henry Emmett out of Marlboro, Mass. The 73 Vega. Jim Deotis. 68 Dodge. 32 at 131. It will be Cody Elder in the Days of Confused Funny Cars, 660 with a 3 at 207. Where he has an out gets down to the...
Tell Sandy it's a straight line coming back. You don't have to straight.
Second run of the day. Let's see if we can beat a 195.700.66. That was his first run. Pretty spectacular for a shakedown.
That'll hot.